story. This is the story of
rolling outside of 2 days.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Midnight Freak. Once again, bringing you another episode, working on the night shift. Before I get started, let me give some shout out and love to my subscribers. Thank you. I hit 4,100 subs this week. That's 100 subs in about 11 to 12 days. I appreciate it. Thank you. Next, be a shout out to my boy, the Gamer, who finally hit his first milestone of 500 subs in his young YouTube career. Congratulations, and definitely expect more to come, as long as you keep putting in the work you put in. Also, shout out to the NW Nation as a whole, all the associates, all the members of it. A special shout out to my man Cardi, one of the original weed warlords on YouTube, as I call us. Shokyo, myself, Cardi, and the Black Baron. He's been off on YouTube for the past couple months, living his real life, and every now and then try to throw a little video out there just to stay relevant. Just want to let you know, man, your place is still there. Don't worry about it. You know, you're OG. Last but not least, if you need a custom YouTube page done, check out my man Shadow Luigi, also known as Baroid Loco. He does great custom YouTube pages. Hit the link on my suggestion page. Go to his page, subscribe to him, maybe hook you up too. Alright, y'all, now tonight's main subject. This is something that's dear to me, something I really want to discuss. And it's about the term fanboy. It's about what fanboy has become this generation. I'm from a time where fanboy meant something totally different, and now it's taken turns for the worse. Fanboy is now the equivalent of the word nigga and nigger. And if you black or if you white, you understand what I'm saying. Fanboy, the original form back in the day, it had this kind of like nigga style to it. It was a term of endearment. Yeah, using it a certain way might sound like you're putting someone down, but at the same time, it was a word of respect, or at least of understanding or acceptance. There's people to this day, black, Mexican, and white, who I call my niggas. We've been through a lot. We share a lot of experiences, and I love them like that. It's not about color. And fanboy used to be like that. A fanboy used to be, if you go on Google and look at fanboy, that fat kid with the glasses having the SNES belt and the Nintendo Zapper, holding around, walking around that in public. Yeah, people was laughing at him, but his love for what he believed in was so strong that he had to share it and express it at all times. That's what fanboy used to be. It's a true love. But now fanboy has gone to something else. It's a racial slur now. It stands for intolerance, ignorance, stupidity. Fanboy is now some guy on YouTube or on his computer sitting behind a keyboard with a hat turned backwards, trying to figure out ways he can own somebody, trying to figure out ways he can start some kind of spam war, troll war. And I'm old school, y'all. I want to take fanboy back, man, because I'm a fanboy. I'm saying it loud, I'm saying it proud. I'm a fanboy in the purest form. And I can't, and it's upset me that if I call myself a fanboy, the average person nowadays think it means something totally different than what I mean it, than what it used to be, or how I feel about it. And so tonight I want to discuss the word fanboy, and one, how did it get to where it is now? Why is now negative? Why is now, like I said, a racial slur? First, I think it has to do with what fanboy used to be about, what it really was to be. And it's about true, honest to goodness love for whatever it is you care about. Comics, video games, movies, whatever it is that you feel you need to be a fanboy of, you truly honestly believe in it, you honestly care about it. And now I don't see that. I'll explain to you why I have a chance. Today I was my page was bombed by Pyro Bin Laden. And Pyro Bin Laden, usually he'll send me a message talking about some kind of bull statement and then watch my video, or he'll make a statement or ask a question, and I guess he won't just get a response from you, even though he won't accept your response. And in his question he sent to me today, he asked me, how come I can't promote and shout and scream out loud how successful my favorite console has been in the past, the PlayStation and PS2, but retards can spend all day and anytime they get a chance proclaim how great that console is, and it's only sold 86,000. when mine sold, 86 million, when mine sold 150 million and 100 million. My consoles together have outsold the entire Nintendo console history. Why can't I promote this? Even though he didn't accept my response, I sent him one anyway. And like I told him, it's nothing wrong about wanting to scream out loud how successful your console is, your console of choice is. Nothing wrong with that. Go right ahead. You love them that much, then promote it. Let everybody know. But the point is, if your whole reason behind that is about comparison, you better be willing to accept when the odds, when the numbers or whatever is not in your favor. Get ready to accept what comes to you from that. If the only reason you're a Sony fan is because they're so successful, then what's going to happen when they're not successful? And can you deal with it? If your whole philosophy is you believe Sony is better than somebody else because of this and this, it's all about comparison, what happens when those comparisons are gone? What do you have then? And I think that's why Fanboy is so horrible now, because it's not about true love, it's about comparison. Most of the guys who are fanboys now, who love these consoles, they don't love the console because they believe the console is great, or they honestly feel that. It's about comparison. We have something you don't have, that's why we're better. Imagine going on a date with your wife, or going on a date with your girlfriend, and she asks you, why do you love me? And you can't, but you can't honestly tell her why you love her. So your whole time you're telling her why you love her, it's about comparison. Well, you know, you're a lot prettier than that girl I used to date, and then also your ass is fatter than that one girl I was screwing. I mean, your ass is real better than hers. But then your breast's not as bad, your breast's not as jiggly as other girls I was talking to, but still all right. You gonna go home with dry balls. You know what I'm saying? She gonna leave you. That ain't true love. If your whole love for something is because it's better than something else, then what happens when that's gone? And I think that's where fanboyism now is about comparison. I don't want to jump on PS3 fanboys, but they've done it to themselves because they're the one who have done most of this stuff. And I mean, it's plenty of examples to see. It's plenty of examples to use. PS3 fanboys, for instance, when they come at Xbox fans, it's about we have better exclusives than you because the third-party ratio is even. That's null. You can't use that. It's checked. It's balanced. So they use the exclusive tactic. We have more exclusives than you. That's why we're better. We have more exclusives. And when it comes to Wii, they attack Wii on third-party because we don't have third-party support. But they won't come at Wii on exclusives because they know that's balanced. It's checked. Now, what happens when Project Cast come out in the future? And because what Nintendo's done, the Wii now has every third-party game that you're gonna have, and we still already got our exclusives that we've been having. What do you have then? Why are you gonna be better than us then? What if Microsoft make a huge library of exclusives and they already got third-party content? What are you gonna do then? Why are you better than them then? See, it has to be more than by comparison. How many of you right now can give me 3 or 4 or 5 reasons why you love the console you love without being a comparison to something else? How many of you honestly do that? I can. Right now. I'll give you 3 or 4, maybe 5 out of 3 to think about it, but I'll give you 3. I love Nintendo because of legacy. What I mean legacy is, I'm one of these old school gamers. I've been gaming the majority of my life. And I know I'm a lot older than most of the guys on here. I'm one of those old men talking about video games. When I mean legacy, I love the idea that since I've been little, since I was 3 and 4, I was playing a Nintendo console, or I was playing a Nintendo game on a video game console. And as long as I've been alive, they've been there with me. As I've grown older, they've grown older. As I've matured, they matured. And if I want to pass it on to another generation, they're going to be there. I love Nintendo for the legacy. I love Nintendo for the ideology, their philosophy on gaming. It's about gameplay. It's about enjoying the experience. It's about making a console, making a hardware, making a controller, making a game for the enjoyment of that through the game itself. Our consoles are built to play the games. It's not to be anything else but a gaming system. We are a gaming company. That's who we are. I love Nintendo for the mythology, the overall universes they create. I love Mario because I love jumping on Koopa Troopers. I love stomping on Goombas. I love throwing fireballs at Hammer Brothers. I love the Koopa kids. I like to imagine what Bowser's wife look like because he got all these damn kids. I love the Zelda timeline, trying to figure it out. The mystery of the Triforce. I love Meta Knight because he's so damn cool. You got a guy with a mask, a sword, and bat wings kicking ass. And he's mysterious. That's why I love Nintendo, because of the mythology. I love Nintendo for innovation. I love Nintendo because they try to take ideas, and for them, anything can be a game. Who would have thought a game about exercise could be fun? Who would have thought something simple like playing tennis could be exciting again? See, that's 4 things right there. Yet other people go, well, I like this because it's better than that, or I like this because it does this better, or it's this. That's not true love, man, and that's where we at right now. It's not true love by any of this. And so I'm really looking forward to this next generation, no matter what happens. What if Sony's on top again? How many of these Wii fans who on YouTube now talk about we love and we respect gonna be doing it if the Wii's not on top again? Same for Xbox fans. Same on Sony's side. What if Sony bombs again with the MPG and the PS4? Are you gonna be still promoting Sony if they're not the winning team, not winning side? You see, I set myself up with my videos that no matter what happens, if the next Nintendo's successful or not, I get to do my videos because I have true honest love for Nintendo. It's about their games, about the experience, about the fun they bring to me and I have with them. And so no matter what goes on, no matter how many guys like Pyro and other guys doing their videos, I can still do my videos and hold my head high because it's about the true love of Nintendo. It ain't about I think Nintendo's better than Sony because of this and that and this. Sony and Microsoft wasn't even around when I was playing Nintendo games. So why my love for Nintendo had to do with them? Why should I have to compare Nintendo to them? I was playing Nintendo games before they even thought about making video games. And so I think that's the problem with being a fanboy now. It's not true love, it's comparison. Everything's about comparison. Everything is, I'm better than you because of this. Well, like I said, what if happens when everything is fair across the board? Where everybody had the same games, the same technology, the same things, then what? Are you going to jump sides to whoever's the most successful? That's what's going on with game right now, and I think that's what's wrong with its Fanboy. So I want to take Fanboy back, man, to where it used to be. It's about just totally falling in love with something because of what it is and how it make you feel, and let people promote that. If you love Sony because you just love the idea of Kratos killing hundreds of skeletons and fighting Zeus and everything, or how Little Big Planet allows you to create games from a game itself, nothing's wrong with that. If you love Mario because he's a plumber and he has a dumb brother named Luigi and Mario has a fat pink nose, nothing's wrong with that. If you think Halo is one of the greatest science fictions that ever existed, nothing's wrong with that, man. But like I said, when it comes to the whole thing where, Halo, the 360 is the best, or Microsoft's the best because they have Halo and no one else can have a game like that, and no one can touch that game, and what if happened? What if Killzone 3, what if Killzone would have blew up, or Mag would have blew up in sell-wise and did outperform Halo? Where would we be then on that note? What if Little Big Planet blowed up and sold more than Super Mario Bros. Wii? Where would we be on that note? So we gotta kill this whole comparison thing, because like I said, when it's about comparison, if everything you believe is about whatever you support, if it's about what others have, what others don't have, once they get that, how you gonna deal with it? What you gonna do? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Think about true love of being a fanboy. Think about the fanboys of the old school, no matter who they were. The guys who were fans of Sonic. Were they fans of Sonic because they thought he was better than Mario? Or were they fans of Sonic because what Sonic was? This hedgehog in this new world that had games, that had great music, and the whole idea of this man creating robots, and he was an animal himself trying to protect his kingdom of animals. Think about all the stuff, no matter what it was. Why do you honestly fell in love with that for the first time? Well, does that have to do with, did it have to do about comparing yourself to something else? Or was it just honestly because of itself? Alright, y'all, man, I just want to hit y'all with that up. This video should turn out a lot better than I hoped. I had hopes in my mind, but I only got 15 minutes. I can't really just get it all out there. Hopefully, I might do this again to go back on the subject. But this is your boy, TheWon. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.